Hey, Decide Destiny crew, Carl Spreedy's here. Thanks for joining me for another Decide Destiny Daily Dose. Decide to realize that in order to evolve, you can't rest on your laurels. If you want to change, you're going to have to change. And what I've found through doing these videos is that you can rest on your laurels a bit. You can do maybe some of the things that you would do. So, for me, it was inspiration, or it was after a conversation with someone, someone, whether it's a family member or a friend or a business relationship. If that conversation was really insightful and we dove a bit deeper into philosophy, into our personal lives, into what gets us going, what lights our hearts up, then I would take that energy and I would transmute that energy into the video, into the daily dose, and that's how I would do the daily doses. And that worked for a long, long time. After a run, after a jog, I'd get that mental clarity, and that's where I would come through and I would do these daily doses. So that's when I would do my best work, or that's when I would be highly productive, or be pulling my future forward, in a sense. If you want to, relate it to yourself, and be, that's when you are in your flow or in your element. And what I realized is, I think I've hit 300 or something videos for the year, and I've got a little way to go. 60 odd to hit one for every day of the year, and that's a big mission of mine. And it's kind of like it's been like a fast start, So think of an elephant or a big physical athlete, running. And at the start they're running very, very fast, but over time they start to slow down. And for me, what I realized is I wasn't keeping my mental health, my mental self toned. I wasn't keeping my different things like that I was doing at the start, I continue to do. And one of the things I realized is that it comes back to research and development, R&D. So you're gonna research an idea, a thought, a trend. So when I was going for a run, as I was jogging, I was researching in my mind. I was going through the catalogue, going through the many sites of things that inspired me, all through my mind, all through my life experience. When I was having conversations with business owners, with friends, with family, I was researching. Then I was jumping into the development. I was jumping to creating the videos. So what happens is, if your life changes, and we all go through different cycles, we all have these different life cycles. So if your life changes, as your life changes, you're going to have to realize that, okay, maybe I'm not doing that thing as much as I was. I need to find a new way to get that inspiration. What's a new way? Is it challenging myself every day? Is it doing something out of discomfort? Is it doing something for someone else? That's a really great way. Also with the kind of ideas or the inspirations or the thoughts. Like again, this video came from someone else, a client of mine, interstate, saying, "Geez, you've done a lot of videos, blah blah," and I should say blah blah, but kind of complimenting me on the videos and saying, that seems like a lot of work, And so it was another video. I'm doing another video now that came from a conversation. And in that conversation, what I was saying is that what I've realized is some of the other videos that have started to come through lately have been through reading a book, have been through reading an article, or listening to something that challenged my way of thinking, listening to something that maybe shook my indoctrinated perspective of the world, or challenged me. Talking to someone who I don't agree with, or I thought I didn't quite agree with, and I didn't know why, but I just thought I didn't quite agree with, and having things challenge me. So that's where I've found to continue the momentum, to keep evolving, to keep changing, to keep developing in a positive way, has come through that continual challenge and shaking it up. Because you'll go through different flows in your life. You'll go through busy seasons. You'll go through seasons when you're talking to friends all the time, and then you'll go through other seasons. So to keep that momentum going, which is so important when you want to achieve great things, you have to keep researching, you have to keep challenging, you have to keep pushing the envelope and getting out of your comfort zone. Growth does not exist in your comfort zone. And with these videos, for these videos to succeed, I need to be growing my heart, my soul, my being, my mental capacity, my understanding, my logic needs to be grown. And sometimes that goes back to, I have to go back to tradition and see the value in tradition, or see the value in order, or see the value in rules, or see the value in parental guidance, or whatever it is. that is still challenging and pushing me out of my comfortable situation. Okay, just because it's developed, just because this is progressive, or that's a progress thing, because I'm talking about technology, I'm talking about this, doesn't actually mean that it's progressive. What progress actually means is making something complicated, something that is complicated, simple. Making something complicated simple. So it doesn't necessarily mean the latest phone device or the latest, because sometimes the latest device can be more complex. And so then it's not progressing, because it's not progressing that user's experience, because they're no longer using it to the full capacity and they want to go and get another phone. So that's not a progressive experience. So yeah, that's what I've learned, is just going, all right, how can I challenge myself? How can I keep pushing the envelope? How can I continue to create that, that sort of irritation, like in science projects, you kind of irritate the matter. And how can I create that discomfort so that I can grow, so that there can be some growth, that I can evolve, that I can change, that I can bring some new energy, that I can bring some new insights, that I can bring something powerful, worth watching, worth listening to. And that's what I've been working with lately. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. Share around for anyone else who maybe they're struggling to get their mojo, maybe they're struggling with like an art piece they're trying to do, or maybe they're struggling with a decision or a movement, or getting on top of something. This is a great way to look at it. And as always, guys, remember, give us a like if you enjoyed the video, leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more videos like this. And as always, decide your destiny. Cheers.